Okay, good morning again. I think we can get started now. The agenda for the morning, of course, is the idea is to have a brief introduction to the course itself, the Gamified Intelligence, Cyber Aptitude and Skills Training course that is being hosted on OpenLearn by Open University and funded by Nest and Department for Education. Then a brief talk from the horse's mouth from the two representatives from the industry, Amazon and Cisco. We've got Chris Heyman from Amazon and Semyon from Cisco talking about the cybersecurity job market, giving you some tips and tricks to make an entry into the cyber roles. More importantly, Cisco being a partner within this project. I think Semyon will also talk about the various certifications and the Talent Bridge portal that the learners on this course will have exclusive access to. Then we conclude with any question and answers, queries you may have with regards to the course or with regards to cybersecurity as a career in general. And then we conclude the session. So if that's all right, you can, some logistics at the start, you can type your questions as we go along, but they would be answered only towards the end of the session, as I mentioned, during the Q&A allocated time. So the first part of the webinar is going to be more or less a one-way stream in that sense. So bear with us to get your queries resolved towards the end of the session. Okay, thank you again for all of you. I'm still seeing quite a few participants joining in. For the sake of time and to ensure that we complete the webinar in time, I'm going to get started now. So just a very little bit about me. I'm Dr. Chitra Balakrishna. I lead the cybersecurity program within Open University. So my job basically entails designing and planning the curriculum for the cybersecurity programs within the Open University. So I engage with industry, government bodies, accreditation bodies, to ensure that the actual curriculum is up to date. In addition to that, I'm also a researcher, and I write and research about cybersecurity, particularly on the human aspects of cybersecurity, and gamification of education is one of my pet projects. I firmly believe that play is the most natural way of learning. One of the reasons that this course has gamified elements in this, as part of your training and learning. So that's me. And in terms of what exactly is GICAST, I thought I'll play a little a video. There would be nothing wrong with your audio. The video does not have audio. It's just a sequence of montages, scenes for you to get a quick capture of what exactly GICAST course is and what are the takeaways, what are the benefits of taking the course, etc., and who are the partners. So I'm just going to play this video. Don't worry, there is no audio on this one. It's just sequence of scenes. Okay. So you will find if you haven't pre-registered to the GICAST course, please do so. We will share the link to pre-register on the chat window. Make a note of that. We will also send the link on an email after the webinar for you to pre-register. So if you haven't yet, please do so. So in terms of the course itself, the project aim was to be basically cybersecurity as a subject could come up, could be technical, perceived as being technical, perceived as being complex, and requires for the learners to be motivated enough to learn the subject. And cybersecurity also is quite different as a topic area. It requires knowing and doing. So there needs to be an element of active experiencing of certain concepts within the cybersecurity. So one of the things that we've done as part of this project is use elements of gamification to both provide that intrinsic motivation as well as active learning experiences to the learners in this course. And the other project aim, of course, is to sort of target those employees who may not feel that they have the knowledge or the aptitude or the skill within this sector, within this growing cybersecurity sector, a sector that has clear skills gap. There is a growing skills gap in the sector. And of course, to also expose the learners to qualifications and routes and opportunities to best prepare them to succeed in this changing economy. I'm sure you're all aware the jobs that existed a couple of years ago do not exist anymore due to disruptive technologies, AI, robotics, etc. And that sort of disruption is only going to increase. And COVID, a pandemic such as this, has also added to that change in the jobs landscape. So there are jobs that are going to very quickly vanish or become redundant. And therefore, as adult learners in employment, it's important to be agile. It's important to be adaptable to the changing jobs landscape, changing economy. And within the changing economy, a sector such as cybersecurity, as I said, is a very fast-growing and a sector with a clear skills gap. Last but not the least, the project aims to sort of demystify, as I said earlier, cybersecurity is perceived as a highly technical, highly complex subject, whereas cybersecurity does entail both technical and non-technical skills. There are a lot of skills that are transferable from other work areas. So the central goal of the project is to sort of demystify cybersecurity, offering learners confidence to engage within the discipline of cybersecurity itself, engage with the digital world, as well as sort of give them the confidence to gain further digital skills to potentially enhance their career options. Those are the project aims. And the course itself, as I said earlier, is hosted on OpenLearn. OpenLearn is a MOOC platform under the Open University. There are various courses, and most courses are free. The way the course is being conducted is the learners are recruited or pre-registered through a project partner called Stay Nimble, which was mentioned in that little brief video that you saw. They are an award-winning social enterprise, specializing in career coaching. So you will benefit from the career coaching offered by Stay Nimble at the pre-registration as well as upon completion of the course. So the learners pre-registered through Stay Nimble are directed to OpenLearn, where you enroll to pursue this course. And the course itself, GICAST, consists of 24 hours of learning spread across 8 weeks of study, with 3 weeks of study intensity each week, on an average. It might be much shorter for some of you or a slightly longer for the rest. The way the content is structured is we have identified 8 key elements of cybersecurity that sort of will offer you the foundational concepts of cybersecurity for you to pursue further training, both formal and informal training within the area, even to make that first step into a career in cybersecurity. At the same time, these 8 topics also will offer those who want to feel more confident being online. It doesn't matter if you don't want to pursue a career in cybersecurity, given that everything is digitized, everything is online today. Having that foundational understanding of how to stay safe and confident online is essential. And the 8 topics that we've chosen across the 8 weeks of this course addresses all of those foundational elements as well. So in terms of what do you get, the video already did inform you that upon completion you do get an industry recognized participation of completion statement and a digital badge. Digital badge is something that's, as I said, industry recognized and can be shared across LinkedIn to employers on your CV. In addition to that, we do have partnership with Cisco. Our speaker today, the panelist today, Semyon, will speak a little bit more about how Cisco, the offerings by Cisco as part of GICAST itself. But the offer is for those who successfully complete the course do have opportunity to take up 2 of the Cisco's certified courses, Cyber Essentials and Cyber Ops. And a few things that I would like you to remember as part of this webinar, of course, is the fact that the course itself is launching on the 4th of January 2021 on OpenLearn. You will be guided as to how to create, enroll onto the course on OpenLearn by Stay Nimble. And with potential technical issues resolved, the pre-registered participants may have an early access to the course prior to Christmas. So you will have the opportunity to have get started with the course if you're keen to prior to Christmas, which of course will be announced by GICAST, by the Stay Nimble via your pre-registered portal. Okay, and as I said earlier, it's 8 weeks of course, 24 hours of learning, and it can be completed within the 8 weeks or upon 8 weeks or beyond 8 weeks. But in order for you to sort of make use of the offers on this project, that is, in order to be eligible for the access to the Cisco courses, you are expected to complete the course within the 8 weeks of launch. So the launch is on the 4th of January, and the completion of your course should happen prior to 28th of February for you to be able to access the 2 Cisco courses that are associated with this project. Okay, you can of course complete the course sooner than 8 weeks and get started with your Cisco courses prior to that. But the maximum permissible time for you to be eligible for those Cisco courses is 8 weeks. So this is something you may want to remember and make a note of. Obviously, if you've pre-registered, Stay Nimble will make sure that you are made aware of all of these as part of your pre-registration portal. Okay. Yeah, you get the opportunity to train in one or both of the Cisco courses based on the performance on GICAST. It's essential you actually complete the course successfully. There are some completion criteria for the course for you to be able to get that digital badge and to take up these opportunities on offer, opportunity of Cisco courses. So you can take either one or both of these courses upon completion. As I said earlier, our speaker from Cisco will provide a bit more detail about what these 2 courses are all about. And of course, you also have access to Cisco's Talent Bridge. Again, Semyon will speak a bit more about Cisco's Talent Bridge as well. Which I've already mentioned, career coaching by Stay Nimble. Please do make use of their expertise in offering you the appropriate career coaching and guidance based on your personal circumstance. So in terms of the team, as I said, Open University is leading this project funded by Department for Education, and the funding itself is managed by Nesta. We are hosting partners, of course, are OpenLearn, which is internal to Open University. It's a MOOC platform at Open University. It has about 9 million learners annually onto OpenLearn, and we have numerous courses. Most of them are free courses. And we do have Animorph, our games development team. Animorph is a company based in London. And our project partner, of course, are Stay Nimble, who are key to engaging with the learners, both at the pre-course instant as well as post-course, offering their career coaching expertise to the learners. And the project itself is promoted by Department for Work and Pension, and Cisco is both a supporter and a promoter of the course. One last poll, and we will then move to our industry speakers. Both Chris and Semyon are here to talk about the cybersecurity sector, as I said. thank you all. That I hope that overview of GICAST as a course and the various takeaways from the course and how to pre-register and enroll onto the course was useful. As I said earlier, if you haven't pre-registered for the course already, please do so using this link. And this link should have been sent to you on the chat as well. It will be emailed to you after the webinar. If you have any questions about what I spoke now, please do write it on your chat. One of our panelists will make a note of it, and we will answer your query at the end of the webinar towards in the Q&A slot. I now hand it over to Chris. Chris, can we check your mic?
Can you hear me all right?
Yes, Chris, I can certainly. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Do you have a slide or a presentation to share, or is it that you're going to just talk?
Just talk, if that's okay. Thank you for inviting me on the webinar. It's great to be here.
That's fine. Thank you, Chris. If you could introduce yourself and talk to the participants, that'll be great. And I hand it over to you now. Yeah,
by all means. Well, firstly, it's great to be here. My name's Chris Hayman. I'm Director for UK Public Sector at AWS. So hopefully most people are aware, but AWS is the cloud computing arm of Amazon. I've been with Amazon just over 8 years now. And part of my role is to help our customers be secure and adopt the cloud. So I cover all areas of the public sector: education, local government, not-for-profits, central government, and healthcare bodies. And my team essentially helps those customers engage with cloud computing, whether they're doing a sort of a migration to cloud, whether they're adopting new technologies such as machine learning or artificial intelligence, and so on. And so, you know, clearly as part of this sort of migration to cloud, security is absolutely job zero, not only for ourselves, but for our customers. Whilst AWS manages a lot of that security, so certainly the sort of physical security, and we work hard to get certifications and attestations for our infrastructure capability. We also see security as a shared responsibility. So with that, our customers need to make sure that they're adopting security best practices that are relevant to the workloads in which they're running in the cloud. The majority of our customers will adopt different security practices, whether it's encryption, whether it's different configurations. And all of our customers say that they can be more secure in the cloud than on premises, which is great. But clearly, skills in security is absolute paramount importance. AWS and Amazon as an organization spend a huge amount of time focused on security. We call it job zero for us, and our customers need to do so as well. So in general, you know, my observations are that these sort of courses that are on offer, we provide courses, and courses are on offer through our partners in security is going to be absolutely paramount as we move into the future, whether it's adopting cloud or other technologies in general. So you know, that's my general observations. I'll let Simeon talk about the course itself, but I think there's a fantastic opportunity, whether you're looking to come to work for a supplier like Amazon, or whether you're indeed wanting to work for my customers in the public sector in the sort of cybersecurity space. So I'll pause there, happy to dive into Q&A, but with that, I'll hand over to Simeon. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. As I said earlier, if you have any queries at all, please do type on the chat, and we will address that in the Q&A session. Thanks for that, Chris. Overview of Amazon itself and the role Amazon as a large corporation plays within the sector, cybersecurity sector. Semyon, I presume you do have a set of slides to share. I'm happy for you to share the screen and proceed with your presentation.
Yeah, all right. Alrighty. So I have a short story here, and thanks to Chris for highlighting some of the importance of the cybersecurity skills at the job when you are looking for a job. So first of all, my name is Semyon. I'm working as the technical manager supporting Cisco Networking Academy program in Europe. Um, I am a part of relatively small team. We have like 10 people spread out all over the world. So I'm based in Spain, in Barcelona. I am Russian, by the way, and supporting in this region the program of Cisco Networking Academy, which means technical support and everything which relates to our courses, portfolio offerings, instructors, training, skills review, and quality control and quality assurance. So quite a number of things. Today, I want to speak with you about the cybersecurity skills that are becoming, well, actually already became essentials, well, a number of years ago. But the story is very simple. Comparing the world how it was maybe 10 years ago to the world of today, 10 years ago, I would tell you, if you are trying to learn something in the IT, probably you should pay attention in becoming a system administrator or networking administrator and work with systems. And that was absolutely true 10 years ago. Today, if you ask me the same question, I would tell, all right, that's the same story, but these skills are not enough anymore. Today, it's very essential. It's really crucial to have cyber security skills and security skills, because it's becoming everywhere. Wherever you go in any sphere, will you be working with IT industry or any other industry that you see on this screen, you will have to get some security skills and understanding. Even if you are not working as the administrator, even if you are just the worker, the employee of any kind of business, anyway, you are working with computers, with systems, with networks, and you just must know the minimum required level of security and cybersecurity. First of all, to protect yourself and to protect your organization against a number of security and cybersecurity issues. So this already became important, not just for professionals, but also to anyone who is living the world of today. And of course, if you are exploring your career in security area and cybersecurity area, there are a lot of opportunities. Let's look on them just in numbers. Imagine that well, just I will just read out a couple of bullet points from here. 6 trillions of dollars, or well, it's similar to euros and even UK pound, by the year 2029. That's the value of possible cybercrime damage in the world. Imagine how much money employers can spend for their personal to protect their system against the damage, right? So it's a very wide area of the employment opportunities today. Uh, another great number: 70% of cryptocurrency transactions are used for different, including illegal activities. So it's really becoming very, very, very well, maybe popular is not very good word here, but it's everywhere. Ransomware attacks is growing from 2015 to 2021 in 6 years, 57 times. Do you know any other area in the industry that grew 57 times throughout last years? So probably that's a very good benchmark. Job opportunities. Well, I will not spend a lot of time here, but the opportunity is here. It is here, it is growing, it is, well, always there. And I will show you a little bit later where the opportunities are today that you can even apply as the specialist or the associate level employee for security and cybersecurity jobs. So it's already everywhere, it's happening today, and people with cybersecurity skills are really needed in the world. So this was our internal Cisco, and not only Cisco's researchers that are showing that the opportunity is there. In Cisco, we have the program which is called Cisco Networking Academy. That's the non-profit corporate social responsibility program that is providing a number of courses to the world. And some of the courses will also be available to you, dear participants, after completion of your main learning track. You will be able to access a couple of the courses that we have in the area of security and cybersecurity. Let me quickly comment on that. There is a bunch of courses. We have something from introductory level. So from here, we call it Explore Cycle. We have two courses, Intro to Cybersecurity and Cybersecurity Essentials. This one, the Essentials curriculum, I actually personally love this course because it teaches you it gives you a number of skill sets, not just about security, but also about protecting your PC. Will it be a Linux-based or Linux-based PC? It gives you some very simple but still Linux administration skills. It teaches you a little bit of networking. It's a kind of great cocktail of different skills that you can consume relatively quick and get a good understanding. What is your next step in your professional career? What is the next thing you want to study? So it opens up for you networking, security, cybersecurity, and operating system administrations. Great course, quite short, and in the end of the course, you are also receiving this digital badge that you can attach to your CV or just send to someone in the email. Another course is CyberOps Associate. That should be also available to you. That's already career level course, which has a Cisco professional certification aligned to it, which is not obligatory to take, but the course prepares you to this certification. And if you are taking this course seriously enough, you can get a pretty good discount on the industry certification to achieve this certification and also be a better much better candidate comparing to other candidates who do not have certification. This CyberOps Associate course is a career level course which prepares you as the cybersecurity analyst, possibly working at one of the security operations center in in one of the companies in the world. There are other courses like this one, CNA Security for System Administrators. There are courses, other than that, but these two, Cyber Essentials, as the, let's say, more for the beginners or for people who want to explore different directions in their future career and learning. And the CyberOps Associate is a little bit more sophisticated and longer for those who already, who is feeling ready to go for security analyst pathway. Just a quick comparison of these two. So this is the first course. It's 30 hours, quite short. I would say you can pass it in maybe 2 weeks. You don't have to have any skills preliminary to take this course. So it's just starting from scratch. While the second one, CyberOps Associate, is already 70 hours. So I would say it's maybe 2, 3, 4, maybe a little bit more months, depending on your skills that you already have, first of all, in networking. Of course, if you pass the first one, it will also help you to tackle the second course, and it would become easier for you to complete. You will receive these slides, and you will be able to check in depth the content of these two slides. I wanted also to show you a demo of one tool that we are calling Talent Bridge Job Matching Tool. This is the page of, let me switch it to I'm learning. If you will be taking one of these two courses in the end of the learning track, you will be a student, a registered student in Networking Academy. That will be your homepage looking like that, and you will have number of courses, well, one or more where you are enrolled and courses that you are taking. And here in the career section, we have Talent Bridge program. So Talent Bridge is a special program that we are running to help you to find the job. After you complete the course and get your digital badge or certification or just course completion certificate, which is given to everyone, and you don't have to pay for it, it's free. You can use this matching engine to see, well, to set up your profile and to see which jobs are available around you. So I have set up this tool now for more or less Central and Western Europe, which includes United Kingdom. And I'm just exploring which positions are currently open and which positions I can apply. Let me just hit Control F and type security to see how many keywords with security I have. So I have 71 cases where something with the word security appears in the list. You see, network security and zero trust, cloud edge, cybersecurity sales specialist. So it's even less technical in France, application security engineer, and a lot more. I was spotting somewhere here. Okay, cybersecurity analyst. So this is the position for those who complete the cybersecurity associate curriculum that will be also available to you. So you see there is a number of opportunities, and this position is relatively fresh, dated of November this year. That's just the positions that we are with not so many companies that we can collaborate from Cisco Networking Academy. And of course, if you go to other job search, job matching tools, you will find much more. So it's just one of the tools that you can use as Cisco Networking Academy student to possibly find jobs after you finish your journey with one of the Networking Academy courses. Well, with that, I think my 10 minutes are over. I'm ready to if Chitra, you allow me, I'm able to get some questions and answer those. With that, I think my story is done.
Thank you, Semyon. That was a very informative, very interesting set of slides, and the story itself. Thank you for that.